So you want to get into Demon Souls? This is commonly the result of a lot of first-time Souls players. And in today's video, I want to help you guys enjoy this beautiful game they call Demon Souls. Today we're going to go over getting through the first areas and looking into getting a weapon that's going to make the rest of the game easier until you can get some better gear. So hang out, enjoy today's video, let me know what you think in the comments. First, we're going to be creating a character. Your most important thing here when creating a character is to go with the royalty class. The royalty class is key to this build we're doing. Other than that, the only thing you really need is fire bombs. I highly recommend grabbing as many fire bombs as you possibly can. After you've created your character, you're going to be pushed into a tutorial section that we skipped in this video to save some time. In this video, I have the first section that you have to do kind of sped up just to save on some time, but I also wanted to include it in here just so if you're having some trouble, you can kind of see where I'm going in the first parts of this video. If you are having trouble, don't skip things like you're seeing me do. I'm skipping a lot of enemies just to get through some things. So take your time with things, kill the enemies as you go, and you won't have too much trouble. But if you're confident, feel free to run by some enemies. It can get a little hairy if you do that, though. This section we're going through currently is going to unlock a shortcut and give you a very vital ring, the Cling Ring. You definitely need to get that if you're going to be going into Soul Form a good bit, which once you learn world tendencies, Soul Form is the way to go. So follow this, get that ring, equip it right away. At this section, give this guy a little motivation to help you fight. He will take care of a good bit for you, and then you can continue his quest line after he gains the motivation to go down there and kill everything. He will also help you with a few mobs that pop out on you. We are now coming up on our first boss fight, which, if you remember, I recommended fire bombs. This boss is extremely weak to fire, and fire bombs are going to help you also clear out a good bit of the mobs on this boss coming up. He's a fairly easy boss, but you can easily be overwhelmed, so keep your distance, throw your fire bombs, clear out some mobs, and just take your time with him. He's actually a fairly easy boss. Again, weak to fire. If you have the pine resin to apply to your weapon, throw that on. You will run out of fire bombs. Just kite some guys around. You'll get there. It can really take some time. Don't be too alarmed if you're having a little trouble here. It is your first boss, but be persistent. Use your fire. You'll get there. This boss is kind of easy, so. Once you get back from the boss, you'll have to go up some stairs, talk to the monumental so you can unlock your multiplayer co-op and some other things. At this point, you're just progressing the story. Go up here, talk to the kid, go through the cutscene, and then you want to head back down. At this point, I also recommend killing yourself to go into Soul Forum, because what we're going to be doing next is going to kill you a good bit.
Are you here? If so, I will help Sage free. Be careful how you use it. Normally, I had to leave.
Once you've seen your monumental, you're going to want to go over and see this magic guy. He's going to sell you a spell called Flame Toss. Make sure you buy that spell, and then go over and level up with the lady with wax on her eyes. When you go to level up, you're going to want to put 2 points into intelligence to unlock another spell slot. This way you can have fire and magic, both spells available to you. After you put those points into intelligence, the rest of your points you're going to want to put into magic, as to increase your magic damage. Magic damage is key to this build that we're doing, and the weapon we're about to get scales to magic damage. So make sure you hit the magic, go up to 14 points in intelligence, and then dump the rest into magic.
The deep soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou finished?
Now that we're all set, you're going to want to go off to the right to the Arkstone of the Shadow Men. Once you're here, you're going to want to follow the guide pretty particularly, as we're going to be in an area we're not quite ready for yet. Make sure you have your fire magic spell equipped, because these guys are very weak to fire, and it's going to help you get through. Don't be discouraged if you die in this section. I died quite a few times making this tutorial. Sometimes you get right through, sometimes you have a little trouble. But make sure you're taking your time, killing enemies one by one, and getting to the section that we're about to go to. once you get these guys cleared out, feel free to loot what you got here. Be careful, there will be some guys shooting some arrows at you. You're going to want to go through this fog wall up here, and what you're going to see might be a little intimidated. Don't worry about that guy. We don't need to even touch him yet. However, in this hallway, be careful of that little stone there. It is a trap. Run to the left, avoid the 3 arrows. Go through here, take your immediate left, and you're going to want to skip this guy. We cannot beat this guy yet. You don't want to mess with him. Run straight at him, roll when he dodges at you. Pick up this weapon. This is the whole reason we're here. Fall down the cliff, get your butt on out of there, because we no longer need anything here. Now that you've got your weapon, head back to the Nexus and equip this weapon. The whole reason we got this weapon is because this weapon scales to magic and it's already upgraded to +1. The Crescent Falchion +1. As you can see in the description, this is an A scaling to magic, which your build is primarily magic. What we're going to do here now that we've obtained the weapon, I'm just going to show you a little bit of this weapon in action on the next boss you're going to be facing if you do this game in the same order that I do. Alrighty guys, that's it for the video here. Again, I hope that you guys enjoy this game. I had a blast with this game, and just take your time with it. There's lots of guides out there. There's lots more to learn. Lots of different builds. Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is my first project as a YouTube creator, so I just hope I'm able to help you guys out. And if you see anything else on this channel, it's going to just be some random tutorials on some random games. Guys, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.